Thank you so much. What a lovely group of people you are. My name is Gary Nichols, and I'm here on behalf of the Pensacola Beach Songwriter Festival with some amazing talent. We have the Bernie sisters here in the center. You're going to enjoy them so much. Also, a longtime buddy and bluegrass sensation, my friend Billy Droz. I drew the short straw, which means I will sing the first song, and I will check the temperature of the room, as we say. The first one I'm going to sing for you, I wrote with Malachi Mills and Logan Simmons of the band Lula, currently signed to Warner Brothers Nashville. And it's a murder ballad. Now, I know. Why would you want to do that? Well, I learned that murder ballads were a thing when I was in the bluegrass world. And see, if someone does you some kind of way, you can get them back by just hurting them in a song. No one really gets injured. There's no hospital expenses, no funeral bills. You don't go to jail. And then you can sing the song the next day and the day after and hurt them every day. So the victim of this song was a mean old husband. He was doing his woman too wrong, and she finally was fed up with it. It's called The Marshall County Man. Black leather jacket, Eldorado to match, blue jeans, James Dean looking like a photograph. I would have said those vows quicker, but I was just 16. I wish that preacher could have seen the future, would have warned me. I was married to the devil. At first I didn't know. He drank holes in all the bottles. I just did what I was told. The only way he touched me was with an open hand. So I went outside and found a place to hide a 6'2" tall man. Father, forgive me of my sins. I know just what I did. I earned the consequence. Mama warned me about daddy's kind. She's in tuck while they're doing time. I thought I'd never get to see her again. But then I fell in love with a Marshall County man. He stumbled in the kitchen to pour another drink. My hands in soapy water, dirty dishes in the sink. He never saw the blade. I was clenching in my fist, so I called him to the counter. Then I asked him for a kiss. His last breath was labored. I could tell he was surprised. All he saw was a wooden handle of a kitchen knife. So I sat down at the table. I rolled a cigarette, slow sipped on his whiskey, made sure that he was dead. Father, forgive me of my sins. I know just what I did. I earned the consequence. Mama warned me about daddy's kind. She's in tuck while they're doing time. I thought I'd never get to see her again, until I fell in love with the Marshall County man. Black leather jacket, Eldorado to match, blue jeans, James Dean looking like a photograph. Come on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, y'all. It's my honor to pass it over to this wonderful duo, the sisters, the Bernie sisters, everybody.
Once again, we're the Bernie Sisters. We are, in fact, sisters. I don't know why we get that question a lot. It's in the name of the band. But we're going to play you a song we co-wrote with a friend named Chloe Fredericks, who's from Nashville, Tennessee. Look her up if you don't know her.
Why the long-faced darling, I know it's sorrow parting, but I've got to go my own way. I feel a new world calling me tonight. My wish on this star rings true. I wish I could stay with you, but maybe one day you'll walk right in and I will ask you how you've been. Hold me close one last time before we say goodbye. We walked in April showers. We laughed when May brought flowers. When winter came, we stayed the same, but I knew it was time for me to go. If someday you feel the same, then I won't have to settle down alone. Hold me close one last time before we say goodbye. Hold me close one last time before we say goodbye. Before we say goodbye. Why the long-faced darling? I know it's sorrow parting, but I've got to go my own way. I feel a new world calling me tonight. If someday you feel the same, then I won't have to settle down alone.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
I generally, a lot of people that know my music, I generally sing a lot of sad songs, but this producer guy came to me and said, please write something that's not sad. And I said, okay. And I did. And it's a song about a truck. And I never thought I would do that. But I figured I would lighten the mood and let y'all see why the Bernie Sisters are so amazing. She drove a 1999 Cadillac car her daddy must have handed down, looking like a girl on a magazine cover, standing out in the crowd. Me, I was a long-haired hippie kid, broke-down truck, sitting on the side of the road. She pulled up to help me out. She said, leave that thing, let's go. Well, love don't care if you're rich or poor. It ain't about the money you make. It's a feeling that you get when you kiss it, her lips, and the whole world fades away. Yeah, you can live on love alone, they say. Ain't got a thing to do about love. So thank God for pretty girls, Cadillac cars, and rusted out, broken down trucks. Come on, G-Ray. Gary Nichols on that guitar, y'all. They say opposites attract one another like a moth to a burning flame. Like a fork needs a spoon, the sun needs a moon, and the dark needs a light of day. When you think about a good old boy and a pretty city girl, you don't think about them running away. But we did, and here we are, and ain't nothing ever gonna change. Well, love don't care if you're rich or poor. It ain't about the money you make. It's the feeling that you get when you kiss your dirty lips and the whole world fades away. Yeah, you can live on up alone, that say ain't got a thing to do about love. So thank God for pretty girls, Cadillac cars, and rusted out, broken down trucks. We kept the 1999 Cadillac car. The county came and got the truck. And we moved to a little bitty house in the country like Alan Jackson, living on love. It's been 15 years ago this morning. I made a lot of money since then. Lord, but she still loves that long-haired hippie. She said she'd do it all again and again. Well, 'cause love don't care if you're rich or poor. It ain't about the money you make. It's the feeling that you get when you're kissing her lips and the whole world fades away. Yeah, you can live on up alone, they say. It ain't got a thing to do about love. So thank God for pretty girls, Cadillac cars, and rusted out, broken down trucks. So thank God for pretty girls, Cadillac cars, and rusted out, broken down trucks. Country music for you.
1,000 miles of melody mapped out in my mind. Another fixed fantasy I'm chasing all the time. I wanna find some solid ground to settle down, but I never seem to stay. The longer that I hang around, harder I am to hold. You knew I was leaving kind, I always told you so. But you tried so hard to love me, you lost yourself when I found a fire escape. You know my heart is on the highway, running wild and running free. Oh, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm only taking me. Yeah, I get lonely sometimes, especially when it's cold. Something about those winter nights make me want someone to hold. So I'll find another volunteer to pass the time till I'm ready for the road. Because my heart is on the highway, running wild and running free. Oh, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm only taking me. You know I'm searching for the certain soul to come and save me. Ease the hurt that keeps me barking free. She's gonna knock down all the walls that try to keep me lonely. Stop the car and take away the keys, please. Till then my taking me. I'm only taking me. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much.
Thing I love about country music is, I mean, if you've lived it, you can write about it, you know, and or I can. If I ain't never lived it, I can't write a song about it. But I lived this one, and this is on the. I've been in bluegrass for about the last 10 years, but I wanted a little break from the banjos and all that good stuff, and I cut me a brand new country record, and we're very excited about it, and you'll be hearing it all over the world, hopefully real soon. And I wrote this record at a really crazy time in my life, and I hope you, maybe it'll help somebody. This one's called I Can Lie to Me. Hope you like it. Well, she started her new life without me. Moved to the city in a new house with the kids. I'd never dreamed this is where I'd be. 'Cause everything she asked for I did. But she didn't care to break my heart to pieces. So tell me, why the hell am I still hanging on? I'm glad she's gone. It feels good moving on. It don't bother me, not even in the least. I'm okay, I'm doing well. This broken heart don't feel like hell. I'm not begging God down here on my knees. If she can lie to herself, then I can lie to me. Well, I'm doing things I never thought I could do. I'm finally the man I wanna be. Without her here, turning down all my I love yous. I finally started thinking about me. Was her leaving just a way to make me better? Or was it just as selfish as it seems? Oh, I don't know. But I'm glad she's gone. It feels good moving on. It don't bother me, not even in the least. Well, I'm okay, I'm doing well. This broken heart don't feel like hell. I'm not begging God down here on my knees. If she can lie to herself, then I can lie to me. If she can lie to herself, then I can lie to me. Thank you.
She is a Texas-based songwriter and artist. I played my very first round with her last Pensacola Songwriter Fest. And we wrote our first songs in January of this year, and we haven't been able to stay away from each other very much at all since then. This is the very talented, amazing Kenzie Coppin, and I'm a little nervous.
Hi, everybody.
I get a little flustered when she's also my girlfriend, if you haven't figured that out by now. I still get a little nervous when she shows up. But I'm going to let you talk about this song for a second, and then we'll sing it.
So I had this idea a few years ago, and I sat down with a couple girlfriends and pitched this idea to them, and we wrote a few lines, and it kind of just got stored away and forgotten about. And the week that I wrote, I don't know, I think we wrote 7 songs in 7 days or something like that. This was the second song that we wrote. And I pulled out my notebook and I looked, and that song popped out at me, and so we ended up finishing the song. But it brought a lot of memories back. This is called Eyes of a Child, and it's just a very special song about remembering your childhood. If I could turn back time, hit rewind, see things from a different view, I'd be 9, riding my bike, nowhere to be, nothing to prove. Wind in my hair, feeling free, living in a fantasy of innocence and confidence, a spirit running wild, painted scenes and daydreams coming to life, magnificence and magic, the way it was designed. Lord, I miss seeing life through the eyes of a child.
Daddy gave me my first set of keys when I was 3. He said I was a big boy to a Fisher-Price plastic jean. It was blue and green. I could have swore it was just a toy. Weekends he would let me steer his truck. I miss those days so much since I've grown up. The innocence, the confidence, imagination running wild, painted scenes and daydreams coming to life, magnificence and magic, the way it was designed. Lord, I miss seeing life through the eyes of a child.
I didn't know it then, how much I miss being a kid.
Now I just reminisce on all the bliss, and thank God I remember it.
The innocence, the confidence, imagination running wild, painted scenes and daydreams coming to life, magnificence and magic, the way it was designed. Lord, I miss seeing life through the eyes of a child.
The most beautiful view of life is through the eyes of a child.
Oh, yeah.
Kenzie Coppin, y'all.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you for joining me with that.
So good.
we love
Kenzie's voice
Kenzie
is like
so
an
much.
angel.
I hear your laugh in the checkout line. It sends me back, tumbling through time. I know I shouldn't look, you read me like a book, we wrote together? Is it closed forever? I spend all day holding back the tide. I fight the pull till the moon is high. Memories come in waves. I'm lost inside a maze that's never ending. But when I stop pretending, you're the only one, a creature of my kind, a habit that I just can't leave behind. A hold I'll never shake, a bond too strong to break. You're the only creature of my kind. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We burn so bright, hotter than the sun. Too close, too fast, we saw the damage done. I lost you in the smoke, but still my foolish hope is like an ember. Does your heart remember? Remember, you're the only one, a creature of my kind, a habit that I just can't leave behind. A hold I'll never shake, a bond too strong to break. You're the only creature of my kind. You're the only one, a creature of my kind, a habit that I just can't leave behind. A hold I'll never shake, a bond too strong to break. You're the only creature of my kind.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This particular song is a snapshot in time when one might have just given up on the idea of love. As you can see from the last song, my mind has been changed again. But when I wrote this song, I didn't want no part of it. It's called Love is Lonesome. Billy, you can sing on this one too if you like, if you know
This
it.
is my favorite song of yours, dude.
Love is lonesome when the one you've been wanting is always running the other way. The heart gets heavy, unsure and unsteady, won't stop till it's ready. It'll take all it can take. It's a constant craving, it'll make you go crazy. That feeling of aching never goes away. All of it is lonesome. Love's misleading, unfair and uneven. It's a hurtful feeling, have you crying in the dark. One's always leaving, the other still believing. Slaps are held up a beating, on a soul that's scarred. It's a constant craving, it'll make you go crazy. That feeling of aching never goes away. All of his lonesome. It's a constant craving, it'll make you go crazy. That feeling of aching never goes away. All of is lonesome when the one you've been wanting is always running the other way. The heart gets heavy, unsure and unsteady. Won't stop till it's ready. It'll take all it can take. It's a constant craving, it'll make you go crazy. That feeling of aching never goes away. And I'll take all that my heart can take. But love is lonesome. This love is lonesome. Thank you so much.
All right, this song we co-wrote with a guy named Scott Mulvihill. He's an artist based out of Nashville as well. We do a lot of our co-writes in Nashville because that's where the writers are, and Muscle Shoals as well. But I had this little guitar part, and I was waiting for the right person to write this song with, and I really felt like Scott was that person. And I started playing it, and he was like, "Should have been born a bird." And Belle and I just looked at each other, and we were like, "All right, yeah, maybe we'll leave. Maybe this isn't the one." But then we waited like 10 seconds. We were like, "Actually, that's pretty. We can do something with that." So we wrote this song, and it was kind of about, it's not about a bird, but it starts out like that. And at some point, somebody was like, "Do y'all think there's a bird god?" We were like, "Yeah, there's a bird god." And then somebody said it backwards on accident, Girdbod. And we were like working on our Girdbod for the summer. And that's literally what the demo was named for like 3 months, Girdbod. We had to eventually change it because we were like, we can't be sending this to professionals. They're going to be like,
I love your song, Girdbod. We're like, oh, that's not.
I really like the song, but I don't know about the title. I don't think I can work with you on this one. But this is Girdbod. No, this is How Can I Hold On?
Should have been born a bird, sailing through the sky, scaling walls of wind, not a question why I'm falling, why I'm falling. I wouldn't be wasting words, I'd only speak in song. You finally hear my voice echoing beyond. You could hear my song, you could hear my song. Where do I belong? Where did I go wrong? Tethered to the earth, how can I hold on? Haven't felt like myself, maybe I never did. When I look in the mirror, I still see a kid. I can feel her calling out my name. Somewhere she is searching for the flame. Where do I belong? Where did I go wrong? Tethered to the earth, how can I hold on? How can I hold
Thank you so much.
Thank
Was
you.
How Can I Hold On? Our new friend, Billy Droves.
Well, you can hear the truth 1,000 times, and it fly right over your head, till you get tired of the same old lines. Suddenly the truth starts making sense. Don't grow weary, my wayward friend. Life's too short to lay down and die. And keep on walking, keep on looking ahead. It all gets better with time. It all gets better with time. I don't cry about the things I used to when I was young. Well, demons don't say goodbye, but I still became the man I wanted to become. Well, yesterday was yesterday, today I'm feeling fine. It all gets better with time. Fear is fake until you make it real. It's hard for us to sit down and sing, Lord, then it really comes alive. God's forgiven my insanity, and then he opened up my eyes. Don't grow weary, my wayward friend. Life's too short to live with a lie. Don't let him tie your praying hands under your bed. It all gets better with time. It all gets better with time. I don't cry things I used to when I was young. But demons don't say goodbye. But I still became the man I wanted to become. Well, yesterday was yesterday. Today I'm feeling fine. It all gets better with time. I'm gonna try to play this one sitting down. It's gonna be hard. You can hear the truth 1,000 times, and they fly right over your head, till you get tired of the same old lines. Suddenly the truth starts making sense. One. Thank you so much.
So when I was growing up in North Alabama, I attended church services every Sunday morning, every Sunday evening, every Wednesday night. And if there were revivals, we were there as well. My mom still is a saint. I'm so thankful for her. But I had another relative who had this gift. I'm not sure if you know anybody like this. She had a superpower where she could walk into any room, church, any sort of event, picnics, birthday parties, and she could tell you, Billy, who was going to make it to heaven and who wasn't. And she had good reason behind it. And I disagreed with that right away, you know, as a young man. And she's a sweetheart. I think she might have changed a little bit by now. But I've spent some time in some interesting places. You know, I've spent time with doctors and lawyers and police officers and attorneys, and I've done all sorts of things, and I've met some of the nicest people I know. You're going to not believe me when I tell you, but when I spent a few months in the Lauderdale County Detention Center in North Alabama, and I truly believe if there's a beautiful place called heaven, we're going to be surprised at the people that we run into. And there are going to be some people that are surprised they didn't make it. So this is a song, it's a sing-along song. Don't care what you believe, afterlife, no afterlife. I'd like for you to sing along if you feel like it. The only words you need to know are nobody knows. That's all you got to know. And I'd like an audience member's participation. You look like a nice man, and you can forgive me later, hopefully. Could I get a name? You don't have to give me your real name, your government name, but just give me a name, something I can rhyme to later. Joe. All right, we're going to go with Joe. All right, everybody give it up for Joe. So who gets to heaven? Nobody knows. This world is full of lovers, losers and winners, sinners that smoke, drink, or snort too much crank. Jesus. I wonder who'll be there if I get to glory. It probably won't be who you think. My best friend's mother, Kate, is mad because she's gay. But she's been married 47 times. Well, she's a Church of Christ and a one-time preacher's wife. She's been hoeing around with the log stuck in her eye. So who gets to heaven? Nobody knows. Who gets to heaven? Nobody knows. Who gets the mansion on the streets paved with gold? Who gets to heaven? my good best buddy Joe's got money he likes to blow. So he sometimes pays for strippers and cocaine. Sorry, Joe. His new girlfriend Eileen, yeah, she's a dancing queen. She'll be twerking on a fire pole somewhere on a Saturday night. Who gets to heaven? Nobody knows. Who gets to heaven? Nobody knows. Who gets the mansion on the streets paved with gold? Who gets to heaven? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's important I let y'all know I doubt his name's Joe, and I doubt he's ever paid for strippers or cocaine. It's just a fun part of the song. But if you did, or any one of y'all did, you can sing this last verse and it might save your soul one day. Before you go to bed, kneel down and bow your head. Ask him for forgiveness for your sins. The Lord is well aware of what y'all been doing over there. Don't be sure right when he comes back again. Everybody help me. Now, who gets to heaven? Who gets to heaven? Well, who gets the mansion on the streets paved with gold? Who gets to heaven? Nobody knows. Well, who gets the mansion on the streets paved with gold? I want a corner lot, Billy. I want my mama to cook meatloaf on Mondays. Yeah, who gets to heaven? Nobody knows. Thank you. That's called Nobody Knows. I also wrote that with the band Lula, and you can go stream it right now. Thanks for hanging out. My name is Gary Nichols for the last time tonight. Back to the Bernie Sisters.
I don't think we can top that, but we'll try.
Last night I had a dream about a movie that was made about my life. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad, it was only alright. Just the same old scene when I opened up my eyes. It's like hanging up the phone when you wanna call them back. It's like saying they're a friend when they're so much more than that. It's like giving up a promise when you can't stick to the vow. Only living life how this life will allow. When I was a child, I was a dreamer. I thought I'd see the world and do it all. Oh, but waking early, working late, the days drag on and on. The time we think we have may soon be gone. It's like watching from the sidelines 'cause you didn't join the band. It's like wishing for a partner when you're sitting out the dance. It's like writing words and burning them as soon as they're put down. Only living life how this life will allow. I know there's something out there, a feeling in my bones, a hunger for the freedom that I may never know. Oh, if I had the courage, if I had the strength, if I only dared to build the life I could create, who would I be if I was free? Last night I had a dream about a movie that was made about my life. I finally feel awake again. I've opened up my eyes. Only living, I'm just beginning to try.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kentucky Blue, bird on a record I found. Keith Whitley soothes my soul on this road I'm walking down. It ain't nothing new, same thing I did yesterday. I'd like to leave this town, but my heart don't know the way. Yeah, but I'll keep trying to dig out of this hole with a shovel in hand. But the further I go down, it feels like sinking sand. Oh, she left me here in Tennessee, her somebody new, and I'm Kentucky Blue. I thought she cared, Lord, it's clear to see she don't. She said she'd always be around, but I know now that she won't. I guess I lose, knowing her either way. I used to live for her, now I'm digging my own grave. Yeah, but I'll keep trying to dig out of this hole with a shovel in hand. But the further I go down, it feels like sinking sand. Oh, now she's somewhere in Bowling Green with her somebody new, and I'm Kentucky Blue. How about the Bernie sisters, y'all? How about the one and only, one of my best friends in the world, Mr. Gary Nichols?
What about Billy Draws, everybody? Show him some of that Spanish stuff you got over there.
Lord, she broke my heart in Tennessee. I'm Kentucky Blue. One, two, three. Thank you so much.
someone to listen. Up where the stone meets the sea, where I come every day with a song I have written. No one will hear it but me. When I was a girl, I had dreams of a lover, someone to take me away. So I fell in the arms of a wandering sailor who promised together we'd stay. But I'm certain